just, make that pressure there so that Ling can't pop off, get the, possibly steal the purple buffs here. That's my big question for E7. Are they able to pull it off like they have for the previous game so far in day number 1 for Group A as we go and round out the day for day 1 here with E7 versus S2G.
It definitely could be risky for E7 to play the aggressive route, right? Because you have this Cho, who you don't always want to try to invade on Cho. You get knocked up, and then you pair that up with the stun coming from the Angela. It could be hard, but but with both sides being assassins, it's like I think the big thing here is who's going to farm better, who's going to farm faster, and who's going to get the first real pop off, right? Like who's going to get those first few kills. And there's a big chance this game could be quick, right? This game could be pretty much whoever gets first turtle and maybe takes out a couple members of the others goes in, and Irwin might be the first to fall. He's able to just get away, takes a little bit of damage. Chan now entering the scene as well, hide on bush, able to find the Litho Wander, and he's already going for the grab onto this enemy camp possibly. He knows Kazu's there though. He's going to have to back off.
That's what I love to see. This is why I think Cho is coming back into whatever more meta is forming right now, because of the fact that you have this little extra boost of damage, with your auto attacks, and then you have the concussive blast. Oh, look at this mid lane.
Ooh, a lot of damage on to Begin. Begin forced to use the flicker. Irwin and Chan, I mean, both teams answering pressure with pressure. S2G tries to make a play, Entity tries to make a play, but nobody comes through just yet. In the mid side, though, more damage on to Begin. Irwin doesn't have level 4 yet, but he's able to slow him down a bit. Hide on bush, looking for an angle as well, but nobody connects.
Okay, no first blood just yet. Some of these first items, too, still being worked on. You see the rush coming through. I mean, even for Fury, he's already got the Fury Hammer. So he's got that. He does have some of this extra damage, but I don't think he's really going to be able to do much against, All right. Well, hold on. I can hear things, but we got to wait for we're casting blind here.
A little bit of damage.
A little bit of damage.
I think we're going for a buff right now, possibly.
Let's go ahead and cast blind here, man.
We have lost eyes on the...
Yeah. check. Check.
Well done, team!
Tabrak aja lah.
Mega kill!
Well done, team!
Tabrak aja lah.
Well done, team!
Okay. Are we
back,
back?
baby.
Are we back? Right at this point.
Ooh, a lot of damage. Sure, does go down. Let's take a second before any big fight breaks out. Let's look at this game. Entity7 up 9-6, 4,000 gold lead. S2G against the wall. Lord is marching down the top side. Kazui looking for the defense as well. S2G Esports backed against the wall. It does seem like Entity7 are looking to finish things off here.
Okay, so they're going to push into this. They're dealing with a Lord. They're going to clear it out fine. Meanwhile, they're going to go ahead and push also on the bottom side. So it looks like you find yourself S2G on the defensive, but man, I mean, they've been able to keep things together. I know we didn't get the full glimpse just yet on how we got here, but I will say this, S2G actually seemed like they were able to keep things together for a while, but they have to deal with this kind of push into the base, the siege for now, but they actually have pretty good clear.
And they've been able to clear that bottom lane, which could be helpful in the future if they can kind of hang out here. We're only 12 minutes in. What did I say when this all first started? Before, we got put in the Nether realm. S2G.
We got Darkness Falls, man.
This could be a long game. Yeah, we got the ultimate. We got the Hell Curdle for sure. This could be a quick game. We're only just about 12 minutes in, and Entity7 are looking for the closeout. What are the answers for S2G? I think split pushing is definitely a possibility. Using Kazui, using Siggy Boom. They need to try to relieve the pressure before this next Lord, but instead they're kind of backed into the base.
They're in the base for now, and I think if you really look at this, Entity7, they got all the turtles, it looks like, so it seems like they control pretty much the majority of this early game, and they find themselves now just kind of getting what they can, and that's really off on Irwin. Irwin, every time he has this Divine Judgment available, the Flicker, they could actually make quite a good move or play even without waiting for the Lord. I mean, we're still 30 seconds away from it, but Entity7 right now kind of obviously in the driver's seat, and then it comes down to the two roamers, If they're able to get the catch-offs they want to with the Way of Dragon, Divine Judgment, that's kind of the battle. And looking at the gold lane, I mean, it's pretty much even. Farm-wise, not anything too drastic between them, but the biggest disparity has to be also just, I got a glimpse of it, but the gold lane there, kind of things fall into place. Again, Karo does have that hard guard. Lord is out now up. Does S2G want to actually contest this, given how everything's going? Look how quick this is being taken out.
There's no way they're taking that. I think something that, all right, so we got to point out this as well. Siggy Boom. They got Moskov. How many times have we seen the Moskov pull out in late game? It is still early. It's only 13 minutes. But if S2G can clear this Lord, maybe last another 5 minutes or so, there's possibilities for them just in the Moskov alone, just in Siggy Boom's hands. We know there are possibilities to just shred through teams. All he's got to really watch out for is Irwin. I mean, 7 assists for Irwin right now.
Yeah.
We know, whether we saw it or not, we know he's been doing his job.
He's been doing his job. I think at this point, too, you're going to find out if S2G is able to clear this out on the defensive. They do have good clear, but that's the Lord pushing in.
Yeah, Lord is going to break down onto the mid lane here. Malefic Roar does get purchased for Fury. A lot of damage on it begins.
It's going to get taken down, but with the Pentagon Zone, able to help him out, able to save the day there. Kazui with the Tempest of Blades, able to lock down onto Marhiko. More damage coming from S2G. They're able to defend very well. Nice way the Dragon locks onto Markino, takes him out. Lunar now down to about 25%. Begin looking for something out to hide on Bush, able to get the kill. Lord down to about 20 as Siggy Boom continues to shred. Hide on base, looking for a target onto the base, but he's going to have to back off. Entity7 look for the push, but S2G Esports able to survive out.
Wow. Okay, S2G somehow holds on to that bottom turret for now, too. Top one's going to be taken out. Hide on Bush will get on out of there. So Entity7 got what they wanted, I would say. Off that Lord, second one of the game, gets these objectives. They might still try to punch down this last turret. We're going to take a look at the replay here, really kind of pan out. Look at this. Good setup from begin. Got Markino, and that was probably a crucial point in really allowing them to stay in this fight. And then they just clear things out. Like we said, their clear speed's going to be pretty good. They can keep it together. They can't actually stall this game out even further. If they can somehow get to the 20-plus minute mark, then things can really get interesting. Maybe even, I don't know if this is a little bit too much of a stretch, but 25 minutes that's where we really see those lords start to hurt.
I mean, so far, every game that we casted has gone over 20.
It has.
So maybe we go 3 for 3 here. Maybe we pull something off. Taking a look at the items, we are seeing Kazui start to get in some of that burst damage. He's got the Berserkers. He's got the Dragon Spear. He should be unloading some crit. And S2G has a team that scales, so there still are possibilities.
I think when you look at this again, damage dealt here, we get a glimpse of just how everything has fallen apart. Yeah, like in a way, Chan, just the lineup too. Again, you see the war cry really shining for this Julian pick as well. Damage taken. You can see this Terizla. This is why it's such a good pick for a lot of the teams. Very tanky, utilizing the body of Smith. That passive, letting him go, and this is what S2G has to do. Oh,
Lunar is gonna get picked off there, knocked up. Marquino always looking for something, and even though they don't get a kill, they get a second, right? And they get position over another Lord here. We're 16 minutes in. S2G Esports, do they try to make the play here? Keep your eyes on Begin. He's making his way around, maybe looking for a target.
Chan has the way of the dragon as well, so they could actually potentially get 2 follow-up on the pickoffs, but look at this. They have to still be very careful in this Lord approach. You see Kazui being exactly where he needs to do. This is the power of that Ling. You do have Carl on this Angela. Could help turn the tide of some of these fights. They still might put the pressure here on this bottom turret. Like I said, yeah, it looks like Fury's just going to go ahead and tank that up. Gets that turret down, so a little bit of an advantage still to work around with now that the base is fully down.
Big kick onto Marquino. That should be able to get the finish. He's able to flicker back. Pop the Primal Wrath and able to just walk away from that one. That is a big whiff for S2G, and then Begin going to walk into Irwin there. Irwin decides not to use the ultimate there. Going to back off and save it for this Lord. Make sure the rest of his team is safe. Begin looking for an angle, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Hide on Bush, able to find it.
This is what I'm talking about, man. Entity7 has shown us that they can play multifaceted.
Fury gets some nice damage on to Begin there. E7 never forcing their hand.
Multifaceted in the sense of Entity7 can be very disciplined. They got some key ultimates out. They could have followed up. Irwin could have gone in. He could have flickered and Divine Judgment, but he chose not to. They chose to get the Lord instead and then get ready to march in here in the base. So now S2G gets a little bit tougher every time. Third Lord at this moment. They do still have a couple immortalities to work around with. Clear the waves as well with this Mozkov. But we'll see exactly how they're able to do it.
Yeah, a lot of damage. Lord is coming in. Tempest of Blades comes down. Big knock up on Irwin. Followed up by the kick by Luna, but it's still not enough. Luna forced to go back. Kazui taking a lot of damage. And Fury finds the kill. Immortality does pop. A little bit of damage, but the power goes down. And Entity7 clears Group A 3-0. No one to stand against them.
Entity7. Remember this team right here as they cleared out Group A